Hey guys, this is your host Eric. Today we are going to watch drama genre movie called Imperfect. Spoilers ahead, turn on your subtitle, I greatly appreciate your support. Enjoy the video. Debbie Bohr is a mother's second daughter. She names her daughter Lulu. This beautiful baby girl has clear skin like her mother, whereas Debbie's first daughter, Rara, has a fat body, curly hair, and tan skin like her father. Back in time, Debbie is a famous model, so she always tells Rara to stay on track with her diet. But Rara's father says she can eat whatever she wants. Rara, according to her father, is still growing and requires a lot of nutrition. Her father always told Rara that beauty comes from within, not just from the outside. Rara considers her father to be the most important person in her life. However, Rara's father was involved in an accident one day. He had finally abandoned his family. Rara couldn't eat as freely as she used to after that. Rara is maturing, and she is also gaining weight. She is constantly compared to his sister Lulu, who is becoming more beautiful by the day. The scene depicts a man named DKA arriving to pick up Rara in order to teach underprivileged children. DKA is a regular photographer who adores Rara exactly as she is. Lulu also has a boyfriend named George, who is a verified Instagram influencer with 2 million followers. But, behind the scenes, George frequently arranges the clothes that Lulu must wear. This gives Lulu a bad feeling. Not only that, but George frequently makes Lulu feel insecure with his words, such as when George said Lulu's cheeks were chubby when Lulu's cheeks were not chubby at all. George did this because he wanted Lulu to maintain her good looks. George is always eager to show off his attractive girlfriend in public in order to gain more followers. If his followers grow, he may receive numerous endorsements. This is in contrast to Dika, Rara's boyfriend, who accepts Rara as she is without regard for her physical appearance. Dika always tells Rara that she is beautiful and that she should not change. Rara is employed by a local cosmetic company. Even though many people underestimate her, the mock Rara is very happy with her job. Despite the fact that Rara is a senior at her company, she is frequently bullied by her peers. Even so, Rara remains apathetic and unconcerned. 3 beautiful and well-known women work for the company. We're Marcia, Irene, and their wit. Unlike Rara and her best friend Faye, they become the center of attention. They don't care about appearances and live their lives as they please. The scene shifts to Dika and his closest associates. His mother runs a boarding house that houses 4 women from various regions. These girls face their own insecurity issues. Maria is a girl who is self-conscious about her curly and fluffy hair and frequently asks Preta to fix it. Frida is a shy girl with a birthmark on her brow. Then there's Enda, who is self-conscious about her unkempt teeth and can't afford to buy anything. Finally, Nettie, who is self-conscious about her large breast. Dika informs his mother that Rara will visit them tonight. Deko's mother is preparing cook for her son's girlfriend while getting ready to go shopping. Rara's office is in disarray because Sheila, the company's manager, has resigned. Her boss is causing her problems. Kelvin Kell is the owner of Modi Company's son. He is trusted to keep the company running. Kelvin wanted to appoint one of his employees as at the time. Kelvin chose Rara and Marcia as prospective managers to replace Shayla because Rara is good at managing the company, and Marcia is beautiful and has body goals, so he believes Marcia is suitable for developing the company. Finally, Kelvin chose Marcia as his manager because he believes the company is synonymous with beauty. Rara, on the other hand, became depressed and self-conscious. DKA invites Rara to dinner at his house in the evening. Rara was warmly welcomed by DKA's mother at the dinner table on her way to meet the 4 girls who live in DKA's boarding house. There is plenty of food. Rara can eat as much as she wants, after which Deka invites her to look around the house. Rara also inquires about the camera displayed. Deko's mother informs him that the camera belonged to his father. The camera is still operational, but it is not ideal for use. Rara returned home and recalled the incident at the office earlier. Without Rara's knowledge, she is once again insecure. It turns out that even a perfect girl like Lulu feels safe. Lulu is self-conscious about her chubby cheeks. She receives hateful comments on social media. Debbie has Roz. She claimed that she had not been evil the entire time. She instructed Rara to take care of her eating and bodily needs solely for Ra. Ra is fine. Rara decided to change her mind and ask Kelvin for a month. She will alter her appearance to make herself more appealing. Kelvin agrees to give her a month. If Ra is successful, she will be given the position of manager. Tutty, on the other hand, plays Deko's mother. Deko's father was sick before he died, so they needed more money. Tutty agreed to lend Deko's mother $40 million. Until now, his mother has been unable to pay her debts. Meanwhile, Rara begins to exercise and live a healthy lifestyle. Rara's life has now changed. She is now a manager, and everyone respects her, including Marcia and the gang who used to bully her. Rara is now obsessed with her appearance. Dika came to pick up Rara a few days later to go teach the children again. Rara, on the other hand, refuses to ride a motorcycle due to the hot air and her fear of getting her hair tangled. Rara would rather take a taxi. Finally, Rara arrives late due to traffic congestion. The teaching-learning activities have already concluded on Ra's birthday DKA, and the children intend to surprise her, but she instead gets drunk with Marcia and the others, rendering her unconscious. Then Rara awoke, terrified. She immediately went to her birthday party with Decca and the kids, but the kids were already asleep. Decca is dissatisfied with Rara. Long story short, DKA is able to pay off half of her mother's debt to Mrs. Tuddy thanks to his hard work as a photographer. DKA wants to enter a photo shoot competition with Lulu, Ra's sister, as a model in order to win because Ra is too concerned with her appearance right now. Her friendship with Faye has caused her to neglect her responsibilities as a manager. As a result, the company lost 21% of its value during Rara collapsed and was rushed to the hospital. Her face turns pale, and the doctor says that if Rara had been on an extreme diet that was low in carbohydrates, it could have harmed her body. Rara is sad and wants to meet Decca, but Decca is with Lulu at the time. Actually, Rara misunderstood what happened between Decca and her sister. DKA only motivates Lulu to not be self-conscious about her cheeks so that the shooting results are satisfactory at the time. Ra's emotions reached a boiling point, and she cursed. Lulu, her sister, is upset and leaves right away. DKA never imagines Rara changing in this way. So, DKA, get out of Rara and go somewhere. Emotionally, DKA is fighting with Tuda's son, who is bothering Enda, and as a result, Deacon's camera is broken and needs to be serviced. His face is bruised. He then informed her mother, who has shifted. DKA, according to her mother, should not be selfish and should be able to guide Rara, who is searching for her true identity. Is he still in love with Rara? His mother wonders. So DKA replied, yes. At home, he still enjoys Rara. Rara and Lulu are having a heated argument, so her mother intervenes, and Debbie says that she used to be a supermodel with body goals, but after giving birth to who has a weight of 4 kilograms, her stomach is no longer able to tighten. Debbie became increasingly self-conscious about it over time. Their emotions subside as they consider each other's errors. So Rara and Lulu made up an apology for their mother and stated that she will no longer manage her 2 daughters, whatever the case may be. She does not want her daughter to be depressed or uneasy. Rara later receives a photograph of herself when she was still fat. DKA sends that picture. She is still madly in love with him. There is a caption on the back of the photo. If being perfect makes you happy, please give me time to learn to accept it because I already appreciate your flaws. Rara has reverted to her former self since that day. Rara proposes to her company a brilliant idea, a new Modi concept. This concept has the potential to propel the company forward quickly. Rara wants to use her closest friends who are insecure as models. This new concept was developed in collaboration with Dika as a photographer in order to pay off DKA's family debt. Rara requests that DKA use her father's camera. However, DKA claims that the photo's results aren't perfect. Rara instructs DKA to demonstrate to everyone that it is acceptable to be flawed. Lulu, who is fed up with George, decided to end their relationship. Hello there, bye. Finally, the day has arrived. Rara unveils her company's new concept to the public on that day. Rara believes that beauty comes in many forms. She explains how the company's name, which means good friend in Sanskrit, came about. That is the MWA company's goal, to be a good friend to Indonesian women. Good friends are non-judgmental and always assist us in discovering who we truly are. And now we have the new face of Malti. There is applause and praise for Marcia, who used to want to destroy Rara, is astounded. At the end of the movie, Debbie's friends say that Rara is getting fat again, but Rara answered, what's the point of being pretty? If we aren't happy right now, Rara is content with who she is because we don't have to be perfect to be happy. We really appreciate you watching. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel with the notification bell because it is really important for us. Thank you.